Alrighty, guys. We're going to do a top 5 mage video. So here we go. Well, number 1 on paper would be Purse, the god of Ebola. But with her being banned from competitive, and always banned usually from our first banned, we're not going to include her. We're not going to include her in the video because she does have some bugs right now. And so we're going to start with number 1, I think, being Merton. Merton is still, even though Merton is still nerfed, he brings 4 things to the table. He brings an insane escape mechanism, which is Flicker. He brings 3 forms of CC, slow, 2 slows, 1 pool, and then on top of that, he has objective control, and obviously, as all you guys know, insane AoE. So, that being said, Merlin is right now the number 1 mage. It could be debatable on whether him or Raijin are number 1, number 2. Raijin does have the CC immunity in his ult, so it's kind of tough, but I think we're going to stay with Merlin number 1 regardless of the nerfs. He's still one of the strongest, if not the strongest mage in the game right now. Raijin number 2, as you heard me say before, him having CC immunity and having such a long CC immunity, that is, it's about like what, 4 or 5 seconds, and he's able to defend himself in the ult with a taunt, makes him that much stronger. And on top of that, if he doesn't have to use ult defensively, he can use it. He has option, you know, and I think that's one of the most important things for a mage. His clear is insane, his damage is insane. He can go variety of builds, whether it's lifesteal, full damage, counter lifesteal, full pen, Soul Reaver, ethereal. I feel he's good almost in every form of build. Tahuti, first item, you know, Spear of the Magus is actually still good on him too. So he has a bunch of routes for builds, making Raijin number 2. Honestly, after those 2 mages, it has to be Discordia. Discordia sitting in number 3 spot. She just got buffed. Her ult travels faster. 2-1 combo is just such secure damage. If you hit the 2 on more than 2 people, I mean more than 1 person, the CC is like Circuit's 2. And her CC immune ult is so strong right now. It spreads out the team fights. Doesn't allow you to be next to your teammates. It's a cripple, an insane cripple, and it just does a lot of damage. And you're CC immune for about 2 to 3 seconds. So that's why I think Discordia is number 3. Top 3 mages right there. I think those are like just by far the best mages. Like, I think they have a big separating a couple tiers of separation when you talk about mages right now. So now we're going to go into about the 4th mage, and now is where things get spicy. I think the 4th mage has to go to Agni. Now, why Agni? Well, in this meta, Spear Vessel is really strong. Carlos Pen is really strong. On Agni, it's very good. Why? He brings CC to the table. He brings insane amount of damage. And it's not just damage only when he has his ult. He has 3 different ults, and on top of that, with CD, he could have bombs at any point, and you can't expect it. Let's say, for example, Poseidon. You get Kraken, you know there's no Kraken for about 60-80 seconds, depending on the CD. That means you know he's not going to be strong for the next 60-80 seconds. You know that mage is not going to be impactful in the next team fight. Agni, that is not the case. And that's why I think I put him up there. He does have a good dash. Obviously, no CC immunity is also positioning is very important. But he does do insane amount of damage, especially with the way the builds are right now. And let's get some number 5. Now, this is going to be really tough here. I'm going to have to go with Scylla being number 5. Even though Hurrywin is the only one that's displayed this god's potential, I think it's an underrated god, though a lot of people are not taking advantage of a triple root cripple, an insane escape that gives vision, a CC immune ult that gives you movement speed, and all of her abilities scale really well. So if I had to go from what I know and my understanding of top mages right now, definitely Scylla's underrated. Now Morgan, you see, if Morgan was in the play, I think Morgan is definitely, honestly, sitting in the top 1, 2, 3, 4 mages. But with her being banned and competitive right now because of all her bugs, and if you're talking about ranked, we could talk about ranked actually. I would throw her in there. I would definitely throw her as number 4 or 5. But because of all her, problems, Smite unfortunately does have a good amount of problems. I'm not considering her, but definitely Morgan is a top 5 mage, no doubt. If Purse and Morgan don't have their problems in the game, that's Smite. What can you do? They're definitely up there. But with them being out of the competitive / always being banned, Morgan's not always banned, but Purse is. That it is what it is. So that is my top 5 mages for you guys. So hope you guys enjoyed. You guys are awesome. Thanks for watching the YouTube.